and welcome back to Body Beautiful. Thank you for joining us today, and happy holidays, everybody. I'm Janelle Marie, and I'm here with Dr. Joseph Mealy, and we're talking about plastic surgery. We talked about gynecomastia, and now we have to talk about tummy tucks.
Yes, ma'am.
Because those are very popular, right? Tummy
They are.
tucks, if you have a baby, everything.
Always one of the most popular, either for after babies or after weight loss.
Absolutely. So for those out there that don't know what a tummy tuck is, what is a tummy tuck?
So a tummy tuck is a way for me to tighten not just the skin, but the muscle, remove extra fat, and tighten the skin of the abdomen.
Okay. And what's the most common type?
Most common type of tummy tuck?
Yeah.
The one where we make an incision along the bottom.
Okay.
We can tighten up the muscles. We tighten those up right in the middle, almost like putting a corset on inside.
Love that.
And then we pull the skin down, remove all the extra. And the nice part is that's where most of our belly fat is.
Exactly.
So that leaves with the skin.
And so a lot of people think that that's what you do with tummy tuck, just take the skin, the loose skin, but you actually...
We work on the foundation too.
God, I love that.
It helps, because sometimes that's the bigger problem.
Exactly, because you do the skin, so what? You can't do, you got to do the muscles underneath, right?
Well, if it's round because the guts are pushing out because the muscles are weak, then we tighten it and it's still round.
Oh.
So if we tighten that muscle, make it flat, then when we have on the surface is flat too.
I love that.
So and that's similar to this, the first picture.
First picture.
So you can see even above her belly button, it kind of starts to come out.
Yeah.
And that's because she's had children, it stretched out the muscles. It causes a little bit of what we call diastasis, where the muscles get pulled apart.
Oh, wow.
And what I've done during surgery is put them back together so they overlap again.
Again, just like a corset, you put it back together.
Yep.
And is that the only, she only had a tummy tuck in this one? Or did you have anything else?
I might have done a little BBL too, put a little fat in the buttocks
It
over
looks
there.
like that. It looks like her butt's a little fuller.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
so
good. So you
sometimes
might
we
have
will
put
repurpose some of that fat
nice.
and move it around. And often, I think in this case too, I did a little bit of liposuction on her lower back to help smooth that out too.
And so the scars are well hidden.
So the scars are low. It is a scar. Can't do it without a scar, but it's low. We keep it below the belt line, so it's hidden. And by keeping it low, you can wear even a bikini without seeing where the scar
Underwear,
is.
bikinis, no problem. Second picture.
So here you can see a lot of laxity from the muscle.
Yep.
It also has a little bit of skin hanging down underneath. If I'd just taken out the skin, she'd still have a round belly.
Oh.
So by tightening up the abdomen with the muscles, I've gotten everything nice and flat, and then we remove that extra skin at the bottom.
And so what's the downtime for just your normal tummy tuck without any other procedures?
That one's a couple weeks. It's the first couple days really sore.
Little tough.
Might even need help getting up the first couple days. By the end of the week, getting up by yourself, not having trouble, maybe not ready to drive. Some are, some aren't.
Really?
By 2 weeks, people are driving, moving, doing what they want to do. And I usually limit heavy lifting for about 6 weeks so we don't get that muscle stretching out again.
Oh, good point. Don't want
Gonna
that.
protect that repair.
Next picture.
So this patient I love because she sends me something every year telling
Does
me how
she
happy
really?
she is
Oh,
with the
that's
results.
great.
So she works out hard, was in great
Yeah.
shape before, but just had that
Just
area.
had that little spot.
It wouldn't go away. And it's, it gets stretched out. So again, I've repaired the muscle, gotten rid of that extra skin. She's done her part. She takes care of herself, works out, and her belly remains nice and flat.
Did you have to do liposuction with that one?
That one, no, just a tummy tuck. A straight tummy tuck.
And are tummy tucks most common when somebody has a baby? Do they do other procedures with the tummy tuck? That's called a mommy makeover, right? A lot of people ask about mommy makeovers.
So mommy makeovers, we're usually doing the tummy and the breast. Because both of those kind of take a hit with pregnancy.
Gotcha, yeah, absolutely.
But it's not uncommon to add a little liposuction sort of on the sides or the lower back, just to keep everything matching on the trunk.
And we're going to go to the next picture, but Velma from Oakland has an email question. Can you lose weight after tummy tucks?
Sure. You don't want to gain weight.
Right.
But losing weight is fine. And
So
with these types
normal.
of procedures, there's not a lot of fat left.
Right.
So losing weight in the abdomen doesn't tend to cause it to sag again.
Gotcha.
That's probably what she's worried about. Yeah.
Yeah, because how do you have to do it again? How soon?
Yeah, usually once is enough with these.
Good.
Unless someone gains a lot of weight or gets pregnant again.
Yeah,
then
that's
they
true.
can stretch it out.
Next picture.
So here we have someone with a little bit more redundancy. So she has the muscle laxity, but also more skin, more fat, but still fixable.
That's great.
And by just pinching, I can kind of get an idea how much thickness there is, what's
really?
loose, and how we're going to do afterwards. So in this case, same idea. The incision made nice and low. There is a little incision around the belly button too, because you get to keep your belly button.
Oh, that's good.
So it's the same one.
So they make a new hole and then put the belly button back in?
Exactly. So the belly button stays on the belly. We pull the skin down, kind of like the shade on a window.
Yeah.
And then make a new buttonhole and bring it back through.
I love that. And you put, obviously, people out for the tummy tucks, correct?
Absolutely. Yeah, I'd like to people to be comfortable with that one. That would be hard to do under local.
Yeah, definitely.
Because especially tightening the muscle, even if it's numb, you're going to feel something, and it's just not worth doing that way. No. So I like it when people go to sleep, they wake up and they say, when are we going to start?
That's true.
And we're done, and they're happy about that.
I have a new tummy.
So,
Last picture.
So this case, a little more complicated. This is someone who has not a lot of extra skin, doesn't really need a tummy tuck. So we did a mini tummy tuck, and I did some liposuction above to help smooth out the areas over the ribs and the abdomen.
So wait a minute, mini tummy tuck is just the skin loosening and not the undercarriage part?
Mini tummy tuck takes care of everything from the belly button down.
Oh,
So she had
gotcha.
some
That's
fullness from the
cool.
belly button down, but above her belly button looked great, other than a little bit of fat over the ribs. So the liposuction takes care of the fat.
looks so
The tummy
good.
tuck, the mini tummy tuck, takes care of the muscle from the belly button down, and then any of the extra skin at the bottom.
And so the downtime is less for that?
Much less.
For the mini?
Usually sore a couple days, end of the week feeling pretty
That's
good.
not bad.
Yeah.
And then is the scar less also for a mini tummy tuck?
It is because we're removing less skin.
I love that.
So it's not just that the procedure makes it smaller, so we're doing it for a smaller problem.
So a lot of people may not come in because they think I have to do that whole procedure, but you might just need a mini.
Again, smallest hammer that works.
And do men get tummy tucks also?
They do.
Do
But
they-
since we don't get pregnant, we don't do as many for men.
Okay, so-
But men, usually it's after weight loss.
Just the skin loosening.
Yes, a lot of skin loosening. And sometimes I'm doing a mini that has a very long scar for
Yeah.
men because they don't need the muscle tightened, but they have a lot of extra skin.
Gotcha. All right. Well, for more information about Dr. Mealy, you can call 925-943-6353 or check him out on the web at either drmealy.com or sanfranciscobreast.com, where you can see all the before and after pictures as well. So we'll be right back with lots more information on Body Beautiful.